green is out. People's TWP Sprint Car feature, Danny Holtgraver blasts into the lead. Brandon Mattis is second. Cap Henry third, Danny Carragher fourth. Brian Ellenberger on the outside of Stuart Williams moving to fifth. Cap Henry moves to second. Mattis third, Carragher fourth, Williams fifth, Ellenberger sixth, Shetler is next. That's Brian Smith, or that's Jimmy Light in the 2. And Carl Bowser the 10. Jack Soderman Jr., last week's winner, headed to the pits. Jack Soderman Jr., winner a week ago, in the pits. And we got a car stopped in the front straightaway. The 40 of Corey Good has come to a stop here. And here we go with 22 to go. Danny Holtgraver, Cap Henry, Brandon Mattis, Stuart Williams, and Danny Carragher. Front five on the restart. Henry tries the low side. Holtgraver back on the outside and back in front. Both dive to the bottom through 3 and 4. Brian Ellenberger now into the top 5. Holtgraver maintains the lead. Henry not far behind in second. Brandon Mattis still third ahead of Stuart Williams, the Aussie. Brian Ellenberger fifth, Danny Carragher sixth, Danny Shetler is seventh, Eric Williams is eighth. Then it's Jimmy Light and the 2 of Brian Smith. Smith around Light. Holtgraver starting to stretch the lead. Mattis, Brandon challenging Cap Henry for second that time, leaving turn 2. Coming off at 2, Mattis with some momentum, closing back in on Henry. Caution for car number C9, Charlie Cornelius, here on the front straightaway. Charlie Green drops another time. Henry slips off at 2, loses ground to the race leader, and Mattis once again closing back in on Cap Henry in that race for second, off of 4. The wheelman goes to the high side into 1 and 2, able to catch what's left of that cushion right up against the outer banks, and that'll carry him down the back chute. Brian Ellenberger using the same route, and he gets by Stuart Williams for 4th. Laps to go, 15 to go. Brandon Mattis and Brian Ellenberger are closing in on the front 2 cars. They are making up some time on the front 2. A lap from halfway. Brian Smith now passing Dan Carragher, moving to 6th. Smith to 6th. Halfway, Danny Holtgraver has led from the start. Cap Henry now to the outside along with Holtgraver. Ellenberger not far behind Mattis in 4th. Stuart Williams is 5th. trying the inside. He'll lose some steam, and here comes Ellenberger with a run at him for third. Brandon goes back to the outside. Ellenberger underneath him off of 4. For third in turn 2. Mattis just ahead of Ellenberger. Henry trying to stay within striking distance of Holkraver. 9 laps to go, 9 to go. Cap Henry closing the gap. Lap traffic ahead of your leaders. They've caught the back of the field. 8 more circuits. Not over yet. Lap car now between first and second. Gary Rankin of the 16 as Cap Henry goes to the outside of Rankin. He will pass him down the back chute. Mattis and Ellenberger until Holkraver's lead has grown just a bit. 6 more laps to Sheets victory lane. Brian Ellenberger trying the low side with a slider in front of Brandon Mattis, who passes him right back on the back chute for third. Meantime, Henry again closing just a little bit down the back straightaway on Holkraver, and here comes Mattis and Ellenberger. Williams 5th. Then it's Brian Smith, Eric Williams, Jimmy Light 8th, Scott Priester's up to 9th, Dan Kuriger is 10th. Your front 4 cars far apart with 4 laps to go. Holkraver to the bottom, on 1 and 2. Gets by Charlie Cornelius, but it took him a few laps. Laps to go, 3 to go. Cap Henry falls back, closes in, falls back, closes in. He's about as close as he's been right now. We got 2 laps to go. 2 to go. He's underneath Danny off at turn 2, but Holkraver with momentum on the outside. But here comes Henry right back. They're both going for the low side into 3. 1 lap to go. Danny Holkraver, Cap Henry. Brian Ellenberger now just ahead of Brandon Mattis. Henry in front in turn 2, down the back straightaway. Henry got the lead into 3. Holkraver trying to get back to the inside, but it's going to be Cap Henry taking the win. Holkraver 2nd, Ellenberger 3rd, Brandon Mattis 4th, and Stuart Williams 5th. Well, he'll be able to quench his thirst with some of that Turner's Premium Snyder potato chips. People's TWP Sprint Cars. A new winner in Sheets victory lane. Here he comes. He's going to climb up there and do all that crazy stuff. How about a nice hand, folks, for Cap Henry. Congratulations, man. That was one patient drive.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad stealing one from Danny like that, but he got a couple for me the other way around, so we'll take it. Man, we had no brakes after that last restart, so I just had to coast it into the corners. I just kept praying that the top would slow down. Normally, I'm the one losing races when the top goes away, and we won one this time.
You'd fall back, you'd catch up, you'd fall back, you'd catch up. Did you ever think you were going to get it done?
But when we went into turn 3 on the going into the 2 laps to go, I knew if I could beat him off of 2 again, it was ours, because there was no way he was going to beat me to the bottom of 3. Man, it was awesome.
Can you do it next week?
We're going to try. We follow the All-Stars for points, so we came down here to test, so it looks like so far we're testing pretty good.
So far, so good. People you need to thank.
First, I gotta thank AJ and Barman. They bust their butts working on this thing for me. FK Rod Ends, Kistler Engines, Maxim Chassis, OC Shocks, Outerwears, K&N, Simpson. There's a lot of guys, and I can't remember them all. Champion Oil, Wings Unlimited. There's a lot of people that help us with this thing.
Congratulations and good luck next Friday.
Thanks, man.
Cap Henry, folks, your winner in the People's TWP Sprint Cars.